let's turn these basic hill tiles into something that looks like this. Guys, it's Luke at Lukes APS, and in this video I'm going to take you through how to make some rocky outcroppy sort of hill terrain for your modular tables. Sit back, relax, and try and work out the link to the music. See you in a minute. So did you get the music link? Did you? I've been living in a box. I've been living in a cardboard box. I don't know why it's so apt. Just felt right. But anyway, let's show you how to make them. So first up, we're going to be pouring as Woodland Scenics rock molds. This is the random rock and the rock outcroppings. With the Lukes APS casting plaster, it's 2 cups to 1 cup of water. Give that a really good mix. You can see, I don't really look after them, but I use them to death. All you got to do is give them a spray with a bit of splash, like a bit of water first, and then just pour your plaster in. And give them a good 20 minutes or so to set, and then you're ready. So you might as well grab a brew in the meantime. Then it's just a matter of demoulding them, and as you can see, they'll come out lovely and crisp and pretty firm. Then from that, we're going to mix up the Lukes APS Modeling Compound. If you would like to purchase any of this, do check out my website below where you can purchase all my products used in this video. Mix this up to quite a shall we say, macaroni cheese-like consistency, or tuna pasta, tuna mayo, whatever you want to call it. It's very simple to use, guys. Just literally use it like you'd use a clay or a filler. But the benefit to this is it goes off very, very quickly. I did all these tiles within, I think it was just over 2 hours, should I say. So you just literally put it on, you form a rough shape, you give it 10-15 minutes to firm up, and then you come in with some water on your hand and you smooth it all out. And that way you can get some really nice natural landforms on something as flat and as basic as these tiles, and give you something that looks a lot more realistic, a lot nicer, because it's got a lovely ground form and it's rock solid, guys. You're not going to break this off. So as you can see, just adding a bit of water to get that landform back, and then we can sculpt all the rock faces into the compound. Now for just sculpting, I just use like a basic sculpting tool, and I just scratch some details in trying to copy the rock form so it blends across. It's as simple as that. Leave that another 10 minutes or so to dry, and then you'll be ready to paint it. For paint, I just use some emulsion that I got colour matched to a favourite ground cover of mine, which is like a dark sandy colour, and I have a dark brown for earth tones, and these are just my main colours that go down. Paint that all over, let that dry, chuck some ochre and some black washers all over your rocks, let them dry, which should take very quickly with it being plaster and it absorbs it. And then we'll just chuck a load of PVA glue all over the tile. Then we'll go to the desert sand and stone base ready. Again, these products are designed for more miniature bases, but for on terrain around your rock faces and all your coarse areas on your boards, they give you a really nice, realistic, rough ground texture. So get your hand in and throw it all around your rocks and where you want some coarse textures on the base. And as you can see, the colours are very natural, and it all blends in very nice with the natural ground forms and everything that we'll do in a second. Right, as spoken about before, this is soil, ivory tile grout and pigments to get the colour that I want, so I can tie it in with the desert sand and stone base ready. And all I do with this is I just chuck this everywhere else. And as you can see, as it goes on, you don't need to paint it, you don't need to do anything. It gives you a really realistic finish, and with it having tile grout in there, it means it dries pretty quickly. It dries very, very hard, and there's literally no chance of this stuff coming off. Yeah, it's proper wargame safe. For sealing it, I mix PVA and varnish 50-50, and then I add water till it'll spray. My spray nozzle's broke, so I'm just spraying it into my hand and dribbling it down. For a bit of greenery around all the low areas where some water would reside, I'm putting the bright green 2-in-1 foam flock, which is like a coarse and a fine mix. So when you throw it down, you get some really awesome scrubland that just looks awesome. And that'll absorb the glue and dry in naturally. Once it's wet, it's going to look like that. Leave it overnight to dry. It should take about 4 to 6 hours with the varnish and everything in there. Let it have a good time to dry and it will lighten up really nicely and then look like this. So guys, I hope you've liked this video. I hope you've liked this quick tutorial on how to turn some really basic generic tiles into something that looks pretty cool. Put any comments below what you think to these tiles, guys. If you'd like to know where I got them from, it's from Animalia Games. I have done a video, which if you'd like to click and have a look at the review of that, look in your top right. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. So guys, what do you think? I'm going to leave it like this because my tripod's broken and I can't bother setting it up, so I'm going to have to give you Wobble Cam 5000. But let me know in the comments below what you think to these tiles all done up as the hills. I will be doing a forest tile next Friday. I'm off down to Geek Gaming, so I'm going to have to give it a miss on Tuesday, I'm afraid. But next Friday we're going to be doing a forest tile, and I'll do a big showcase of all the board finished as well, so you can see that. And we can talk about modularity and everything else, which would be quite a good topic for this channel. Alright guys, if you want to support the channel, if you want to help me out and everything, don't forget to check out my shop below, where you can get all my scenics, which I use on these boards, I use on every video you see. If you want to buy them in America, or even Canada, check out my links below, and even in Australia, where we have resellers that sell to that side to save you on postage. Alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see you next week for another video. Love, love, love.